What's up guys, McBoy here. Today we are going to review a PUBG game that I recorded. So this is the first time I'm going to be using my new editing software, which is Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum. That's a mouthful. And I'm going to continue using Share Factory for some things until I can get Audacity to work better. But I'm probably just going to stick with Share Factory. So I've decided to go to a small warehouse just to the east of the quarry, and instead of landing there, I end up going to the house to the right, which is a bit smaller. I've looted all up. I decided to loot this house to see if I can find anything better than my shotgun or a scope for my rifle, but instead I end up finding someone else. So I kill him because I am a god at this game. I am not. And I take most of his stuff, which includes his outfit, which is a Horizon Zero Dawn outfit, which I really like, but I do not own the game because I am far, far too poor. I hear some footsteps outside, so bravely and tactically I move into the bathroom, which would have been useful when I heard the footsteps. The guy comes inside, so I put my gun into full auto, which saves me, and we begin to get into a who can take more bullets challenge. He obviously has brain damage from the last time he does this, as he shoots me in my feet, and it really, really hurts. But he doesn't have much to take, so I end up just taking his med supplies and some ammo. Like the last guy, the blood loss must have gone to me because I completely forgot what the circle was, so I had to take a very long walk into it. But as lucky as I am, I find a motorcycle, which I valiantly ride into the storm circle. I start to heal up, and as you can hear, there's someone having a very loud gunfight next to me. It's very rude, so I decide that I need to end it with a big flurry of bullets. So I get shot from behind, and this person wants to join the fight, which I want to join the fight, but I need to fight the winner of the last fight, and that guy, I'm assuming, wants to fight the winner of that fight that I just had, but that's not going to happen, because I'm going to kill him. That was a woozy to read. So, healed up, I start to look for my opponent, and I also do not get shot from behind. I end up spotting the guy behind his car, and bap him into the cold arms of death. So then, I head up to loot his body, and I see his friend around the corner to the left here behind his car, and he cowardly runs away into his incredibly unscary vehicle, like a coward. I see him in the red zone, so I courageously crusade out of the red zone in my terrifying death machine of a vehicle. Since I don't have a driver's license, I do not require a driver's license to drive a car in this game. I annihilate this fence, and I get out, and for some reason, I still don't heal up all the way. I don't fall off of these stairs by accident, but with purpose, as there is a guy to my left who I take my time killing, but successfully murder the man and take his clothes as a show of dominance. But yet again, my brain-dead self still forgets that there's such thing as a storm, even though this is the second time in the game that I've forgotten that the storm exists! So I got out of the circle, and I finally decided to heal up on the way. Woo! Congratulations! So I think I was gonna try to loot that, but as you see, I do not loot it at all for some reason. But instead, I just search the bottom floor and end up vandalizing it and break 2 windows. I arrived in the circle in a forest and began to get shot at, but I can't tell if it's purposefully at me or if it's just collateral from another fight going on. But I decided to play it safe and hide behind this tree. I then see someone and start to shoot at them. And to everyone's surprise, I actually manage to hit a shot. Like, oh my god. But that's the only shot I hit out of all 17 shots that I fired at him. Oh my god, I am horrible at aiming. Or I guess expecting travel times? But then I see another guy. And this one's a bit better, so I decided to take my actual sniper out for this. So I just shoot in the grass a bit, cause since I know he's there. And I hit him a whopping 3 times. Oh my goodness, that is almost enough to kill him. But I also fired 27 shots this time, which was pretty bad. But then he copied my totally original strategy and hid behind a tree. But he decides to put his own spin on it by running out of the tree. He's actually pretty original. But I guess he knows that the circle exists, which I forget, so I begin to run into the wasteland. Do you remember the guys in the white shirt? Well, he's back, and he foolishly decides to run into the open and hide behind the wrong side of a rock. So I run out of ammo, so I switch and have to finish him with my assault rifle. And he is dead. But I remember there's another person. So I decide to hide behind my rock for a bit. I foolishly decided that my last kill wasn't a fluke and tried to kill this guy that summoned a cloud out of the sky. But he's hiding behind a tree, which was so a few minutes ago. And the new trend is rocks, so he has to keep up with the times or you'll be left behind. And he was dead. Neither of them, because he doesn't know trends. I get caught up in the storm a bit after choosing that rock, which is not in the storm. So I run over to the rock over there. But I see that there's a sliver of my health that is not there. So I decide to have a full gallon of Red Bull. And then I proceed to have a fatal heart attack and die. My heart rate is at 200 BPM with all this caffeine in my system. So I spot this guy and I manage to hit one of my several shots and he hides behind the wall. But then he makes the very idiotic decision to come out into the open as if I'm not waiting for him. So I kill him dead with all the options. It was his time. But then someone just comes down the road in a Jeep and he's just like, you guys aren't going to kill me, right? There's no one hellbent on trying to kill me. It's not like it's their goal. So then I try to kill him, but I fail horribly. But he's not using that Jeep anytime soon. I then make the worst decision of my life and just run into the open for some reason. Other than that one time I jumped off a swing at full height, and it felt like I broke my leg, but I didn't. I hear a gun battle, and I assume the people have a higher IQ than 60, as the guys that I have seen are obviously not very smart. Possibly bots, I'm not sure. But as you can see, or you will see, someone's gonna come up that hill, and they're just gonna... They must be having a caffeine crash, but I'm still at 150 BPM, so I'm fine. So, he just runs up here and takes a very, very undeserved nap. We don't like people who take undeserved naps. So I switch to single, and then just light him up. He dies, but then I also get shot at. And to this day, I still don't know where he came from. Can you guys spot him? Leave your comments if you can spot him. See him anywhere? I know I don't. I forgot to record an outro. It's currently 1 a.m. Like and sub, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.